What's up, and welcome back to the Bishop Disc Breakdown. We're going to be talking about everything going on around Bishop Disc, the store, whether it's events, tournaments, leagues, new apparel, new discs, everything coming in. We're going to be talking about it and letting you know what's going on. So first up, we have our Hollywood Ladder League.
Yep, last week was week 6 of the ladder. We had 21 people come out and play. So far in the 6 weeks, we've had 71 people play 158 rounds.
Wow.
So that's really cool. Thank you everybody who's come out. We had 12 pros play. I won. That was cool. I like winning. Also cashing was Joe Merck, Micah Mahoney, and Logan Shosted, who got the first ever ace on a blue basket in Hollywood. So last week we had Andres get an ace to the white, but Logan got an ace on hole 1 to blue. So he carded the first .5 in Hollywood history. So congratulations to Logan. You're famous. I mean, wow. I don't know what to say.
The legend.
The legend. The legend, Logan. We had 5 AMs play, and Craig Salvador, friend of the store, shot a 45, which is incredible. There's only about like 6 or 8 people who have shot a 45, so I guess congratulations, you're a bagger now. Like welcome to it. Also cashing for AM was Craig Fowler again and Granite Huang, who it was his first time in the league, so welcome. In the women's amateur, Amanda Borgman shot a 58.5, which is a great lady score. She beat out Haley. And then Rec, Joel Thomas takes it down for the second week in a row. He beat out Jay Lenane. So, great job, guys. Your funny money to the store will be in your email inbox soon. So now we only have 3 more weeks until finals. We're gonna have that skins match we talked about. Currently the finals, same 5 people so far: Sam, Micah, Bear, Andres, and Joe Merck. But we have some people creeping in pretty close. We got Noah Cronin, Dylan, Brad Wagner making a push. If he shoots one more good round, he's definitely gonna get in there. He's had 2 really solid ones. And then Justin Chu shot his second one, so he's in the hunt as well. Again, if you want to be part of that, we're going to have the finals event Sunday, April 10th at Borderland State Park. It's going to be super fun. Everyone's invited out to come watch this big money skins event. It's going to be wild. I'm really looking forward to it.
Awesome.
All right, and then we talked about the Hollywood Ladder League starting at Oakcrest Cove down the Cape. We have practice weeks set up on UDIS. So if you're from the Cape or you want to go down to the Cape and check out Oakcrest, that course is really cool and it's a perfect course to play Hollywood. We released a video last week ahead of our Lefty meetup that we had there last Saturday. At Lefty meetup, we played 6 holes of longs, and then we decided, we should be playing Hollywood. This is way better. So, we had different skill levels. We had some pros, we had some AMs, so everyone could just shoot at the basket they wanted to shoot at. And we had a really great time, really loving that course. So, Oakcrest, get ready for Hollywood. It's going to be awesome. All right, next let's talk about the Minuteman Classic we've been running here at Borderland State Park.
So the Minuteman has officially started. It started March 19th, so on Saturday. Not a lot of people went out on Saturday because it was kind of a crummy day, but that's totally fine because we had people go out on Sunday and yesterday as well, which was Monday. So we're going to be talking about the top hot scores so far in the amateur is Team Send It, which honestly could be competing with professional scores. They might have the best scores throughout the whole entire tournament.
Baggers.
Just by these. Yeah, honestly. They have, from blue to blue, they have a 53.
Incredible.
Which is crazy. And from white to blue, they have a 48.
Also solid.
Which is just absolute 2 solid, hot scores. So Team Send It is the team to beat right now. You want to beat a 53 if you're an AM and a 48 from white to blue. MPO, not everyone has done white to blue. It seems like everyone's kind of just knocking out that blue to blue so far. MPO, we have Team Tank with the 54 blue to blue, which didn't beat Send It, which is crazy, but they got the hot score right now, blue to blue on MPO. We're just waiting for more scores to come in, but that's the scores to beat right now. From blue to blue, 54 if you are a pro. White to blue, completely open right now. Let's see who can set the lowest score. And from Send It, 53 and a 48.
Yeah, so if you're trying to play the event, you got to find another card to play with. So another group that's playing the event. Then you come to the store and pick up your player's pack if you're an AM. Then go out to the course, play your rounds, and then come back and report your score. It's not on UDisc Live. It's not like live scoring like it has been in the past. You just got to keep your score and then bring it into us. We'll record it. So there was a little confusion about that, but we got it all straightened out now. Just come on in to the store, report your score, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, and a reminder for other tournaments coming up, we have the Bishop Bash, which is going to be April 1st. That is not an April Fool's joke. That is actually happening. So sign up for that April 1st. It's going to be a flex. A lot of fun. First ever, going to be first ever Bishop Bash and first ever Bishop held tournament, which will be awesome, which will then be preceded by Rock the Hawk, which will be May 7th, which is going to be at Hawkins in Plainville. We talked about that before. Just a reminder that you can still sign up for that before May 7th and go out to Hawkins and have a fun day of a flex tournament that day.
Yep, discgolfscene.com. That's how you sign up.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so also coming up is Team Challenge Finals. We play Winter Team Challenge from October through finals are in April, and then there are no more team events for the summer, which is sad. People like team events. So maybe we should make our own team series. How about you guys come back next week and we'll give you all the details for our little teaser coming soon.
That would be a lot of fun.
All right, so next up we're going to give a little tournament update for Team Bishop Discs. We had our first team member, Andres Ripley, play the Vineyard Social down in Martha's Vineyard. We were there filming Top Card for Pro for second round, so that will be on our YouTube channel coming up soon.
Yep.
It's going to be some great action, a great battle all the way down to the end. Congratulations to the winner that we won't spoil for you here, but he did a great job and he took it down.
Oh yeah,
obviously. So upcoming this weekend, Andres and I are going down to New York. We're going to play the Fools Fest at FDR. It's a big tournament. I think there's like a 45 pro field with like 5,000 or 6,000 rated players, including like Steve Rinster, Dylan Horst, Kyle Moriarty. So it's going to be an awesome tournament on an awesome course. I'm really looking forward to playing that one, getting our season kicked off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. So good luck to Sam and Andres as they head down to New York. That would be a ton of fun. Everyone else who's going to be staying back here, possibly for the Tourney 54 or for the first round of COGS, it's going to be a lot of fun. A big, big weekend. I feel like it's finally coming into full swing.
It's coming, man. I feel the season starting. I can't wait.
It's going to be sweet. So we also have new disc here in store. What type of new disc do we have right now?
All right, last week we got in some Discraft. We got in an order. It had a lot of Z Zones, some big Z Undertakers, or some Z Undertakers, some big Z Buzz, and then we also have a lot of Avenger SS and Stalker. So if you're kind of new, that is kind of the player we're catering towards with our Discraft selection right now. We'll of course always be trying to grow that coming up, but a lot of great discs from Discraft. We also got our first big order from MVP in. It includes the Neutron Hex, which is their kind of straight, stable, maybe a little bit understable mid-range. It came out last year. It's super popular. They haven't been in stock anywhere around, but we've got them. Then we also have the Eclipse Reactor. They're a little bit more stable mid-range, kind of like a Buzz, and we have it in that nice glowing Eclipse plastic. So those will be super popular. Come and grab them, use them for your glow rounds. And we have some other popular molds. We got the Vanish, the Volt, the Proxy, and the Photon all in store, and we're going to try to get pictures of each one up on our website. So
yeah, we've had a lot of people asking for MVP and what the update is. We officially have it here in the store again, so we got a ton of MVP. Come check it out.
And then coming this week, not quite here yet, but is on its way, we got our first Bishop Disc custom stamps are coming from Prodigy. So we got some really cool discs from them coming up. I'm really excited to have our logo on some discs.
That's gonna be sweet.
All right, and then finally our last segment of the Bishop Breakdown is going to be covering the Shed Zone, Spread Zone, Spreads of the Week. Now Shed Zone, Spread Zone is a group of guys from Worcester, a couple friends of mine, who make this show for every disc golf pro tour major event, so the 15 big events. And what they do is they take 2 pros and they set a betting line. Now there's no actual betting, you just pick against the line, there's no money involved. But whoever gets the most picks right at the end of the week gets a prize. So last week, or the last event was the Waco charity event down in Texas, and I got the most right. I got 9 out of the 11 picks. Woo. Took it down. I was pretty pumped. So we figured the spreads are now out for Texas State's, and we're going to make our picks. All right, so the first spread is Luke Humphreys against Nico Locastro. Luke is favored by 1.5 strokes. So we're going to pick whether we think Luke will win by 2 or more, or Nico will either lose by 1 or win. So I don't know. First pick, who you got?
I would say probably I'm going to go ahead and go with Nico, just because Nico seems to do really good around these areas, these type of courses, and he's been killing it with his new bag that he has here, especially with those Clash discs that he's got working in his bag. I think, he's old, he's tried, he's true. I'm going to have to go with Nico.
Yeah, Luke Humphreys is currently first place in Disc Golf Pro Tour points. He's just been on such a fire start to the season. So I'm going to pick Nico also. I don't know. We've been playing on some more open courses. It's time to get in the woods. That's where Nico is going to shine with his just precision, forehand, backhand, and his putting. It takes forever, but it goes in.
Those hyzer flips too that he's perfected.
That's right.
It's going to work.
I think Nico is going to cover that spread. So good luck, Nico. Next up, we got Casey White favored 5.5 over Brody Smith.
Yeah, this is crazy because I think Brody Smith has been sneaky good the past couple of tournaments, which not a lot of people were expecting. But Casey White is Casey White. So between the combination of the two, 5.5 is a lot. That's 6 strokes.
Big spread.
That's a big spread. So I'm just going to have to go with Brody Smith because I think he'll come, even if he comes in within 5. That's a lot of strokes to give up to a professional disc golfer. So I'm going to say Brody Smith is going to be able to cover this one.
All right, last year, this tournament was the first tournament that Casey White made on lead card on Jomez because it's a wood-style course. Casey, being from Massachusetts, playing up near Devon's, playing the General, this is his course to slay. He's going to cover his spread. Good luck, Casey.
Yeah.
All right, this next one, we got Chandler Fry favored by 4 over Zach Melton.
Yeah, you go with this one because this is a lefty. What do you think? I know you have.
This I've gone back and forth on the spread a bunch of times. I'm going to have to go with my lefty brother, Zach Melton.
Okay.
But it's close, man. All right, come on, Zach, you got it. You go, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Chandler Fry just because I think Chandler Fry. I saw Zach Melton once play last year at GMC.
I was on his card first round. He slayed it.
There you go.
He shot like 10 down on Bruce.
So that's what kind of scares me. But I think Chandler Fry is gonna have a lot of good control. And now he has the surge in his hand. I mean, that's just gonna feel like home for him. So I think Chandler Fry is gonna be able to cover this one.
Yeah, Chandler Fry and I are actually friends on Pokemon Go.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I'm still picking Zach Melton, lefty power. All right, our next spread, Thomas Gilbert favored 2 strokes over Alex Russell. Who you got?
I think Alex Russell did really good last week at Waco, kind of like he was expected to, but Thomas Gilbert, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to come down a lot to putting this week, just because it's going to be in the woods so much that you're going to have to make some nice putts to make up for maybe some errant shots and things like that. So I'm going to have to go with Thomas Gilbert, -2 on this one.
Yeah, did you watch all the Jomez putting game? Thomas is on all of them, and he never wins.
That's true.
So I'm going to pick Alex Russell. He's got that silky smooth forehand and a great putt, so I got Alex. All right, next one, Calvin Heinberg favored 6.5 over Bradley Williams. That's a big spread.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Mr. Smooth on this one just because you need to be smooth. And 6.5 is crazy. So Bradley Williams, I'm going to have to go with on this one, 6.5.
It's hard to pick against Bradley Williams in the state of Texas, but I'm going for it. I'm going to go with Calvin. I feel like he's been shooting solid, but not great. And I feel like he's just going to tear it. He's going to have a top 3 finish, and he's going to cover the spread.
That's going to be huge.
All right, another one, Colton Montgomery favored 2.5 over Connor O'Reilly.
Yeah, This one is going to be one that I think is going to be. We're going to be scrolling down. And we're going to be like, "Where's Colton? Where's Connor? Like, where are they going to be?"
Card, but
and we're going to be like, "Okay, like, what's going on? What's going on?" But I think, honestly, I feel like Colton's going to be able to pull this one out. He's been doing pretty consistent for how great he's. I mean, for where he is, he's been consistent, and that's about all I can say about this one, to be honest.
Right. So each one has won a Disc Golf Pro Tour event. Colton won last year in Waco, and then Connor won in Delaware. And Delaware, super wooded, super long, kind of plays like Texas States. And I'm pretty sure Connor is from Texas. So I'm going with Team Latitude 64, Connor O'Reilly. Next one, Kevin Jones versus Adam Hammis. Kevin is favored by 7.
Yeah, I think this is the easiest pick.
Easiest pick.
By far, Adam Hammis.
Adam Hammis.
Yeah, it's 7 strokes first. I think, honestly, Adam's just going to win outright.
Same.
Like, I don't even think... I would have taken it if it was Adam Hammis by -7.
If it was even, we would have picked Adam. So, we're always rooting for Kevin. I got to play with him in Utah one year. He's such a great dude, throws super far, great putter. And, he could win the tournament, and we wouldn't really be that surprised. But until he does, we're going with Hammis. All right, and the last of the MPO spreads, we got Chris Dickerson favored by 3.5 over the reigning world champion, James Conrad. Who you got?
You have to go Chris Dickerson. He just won. Pretty big one there at Belton. And you haven't really heard of James Conrad so far. He hasn't been performing like you would expect him to.
Yeah, he only won that one tournament.
Yeah,
it was Worlds. It was Worlds. That's a pretty good one to win.
It's a pretty solid place to be, but just comparatively to the consistency of the
robot chicken.
The robot chicken.
Yeah, I'm going with Chris as well. All right, there's only one FPO spread this week. It's Paige Pierce favored by 15 over Holly Finley.
This is so fun.
Who you got?
This is so fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take Paige Pierce just because there's so much consistency within the FPO right now. So, and I think you see that huge divide about the -15 that I totally think could happen. Here with Paige Pierce. So I'm going to have to go with Paige Pierce, -15.
It could happen. It's not gonna. Holly Finley is from Wisconsin. She slays in the woods. She's got those tight little hyzer flips with her Roadrunner. She's been working tons in the offseason down in Carolina. So she is going to cover the spread with ease. I'm going for it.
Okay.
And then the last spread is the pick the winner. Ricky -2 versus the field. So he's got to beat everybody by 2 strokes. So this was last event at Waco. Paul was favored by 2 over the field. This was one of the ones I got wrong. I think it's so hard to pick the winner with so many excellent players. But if you are going to make like a solid pick, Ricky in Texas is a great one. He swept the DGPT events in Texas last year. He's just pretty much unbeatable. He had a great tournament at Belton after a little bit of a slow start. I think he tied for like 2nd or 3rd. So Rick, back on that trilogy train, -2 over the field. Who you got?
I think Rick's starting to feel it. Definitely, you can start to see it in his game and start to see it in the confidence. I don't think he ever lacked confidence. I think he just was trying to get back into the feel of it. That being said, I don't even think he's going to win it. I do not think he's going to repeat just because there is so much parity this year.
All right, who's your champion then?
I think that the overall winner is going to probably be Chris Dickerson again. I think Chris Dickerson is starting to feel it big time, and Chris Dickerson in the woods is a scary thing for sure. So I think Chris Dickerson is going to go Silver Series, and then he's going to get his first major.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the fight. So my pick, I'm going to go with the field. I think Ricky still might win the tournament. I'm gonna say Ricky's gonna win by 1 stroke. That is such a bold pick, I guess. Is it? It's like not bold enough to actually pick Ricky, but still think he's gonna win. I'm gonna say he's gonna win by 1 over Paul Macbeth in another epic finale, but not cover the spread. I don't know. I'm not brave enough to pick a winner over the field. Not by 2. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to pick. All right.
All right, so that's the Bishop Breakdown for this week. We'll see you all next week. Make sure that you are checking out the Shed Zone, Spread Zone, and everything that they're doing. Follow them on Facebook, see them on Instagram, go on their YouTube, and see exactly the video that we are talking about right now so that you can make your own spreads, not your own spreads, but your own picks of the spread. So you can go on there and you could possibly win a t-shirt. Sam just won a t-shirt, so you could possibly win one yourself. So go check them out over there at the Shed Zone on Instagram. They're awesome. They're doing great. And so with that, we will see you next week for everything going on with Bishop Dis and all new updates. See you next week.
Thank you.